Hey, I'm playing For All We Know by Carpenters as a request for a friend of the Morristown Uke Jam in the Philippines. And I'm playing straight from the charts of the Morristown Uke Jam. So take the link in the video description, download the free ukulele song sheet, grab your ukulele, and you can play along with me. And if you'll be anywhere near Morristown, New Jersey, come out and play with us. After the song, I'll do a basic tutorial together with a slow-motion close-up play-along you might find helpful. And there are two versions of this song. The second one, that is to say the second page on the song sheet, is in the same key. You can play along with me, but it's much, much simpler than what I'm about to play. So if you're a beginner and you start hearing me play and you're scared, just go to the second sheet. I'll cover them both in the tutorial. So here goes. Strangers in many ways. We've got a lifetime to share, so much to say, and as we go from day to day, I'll feel you close to me, but time alone will tell. Let's take a lifetime to say I knew you well, for only time will tell us so, and love may grow for all we know. Love, look at the two of us, strangers in many ways. Let's take a lifetime to say I knew you well, for only time will tell us so, and love may grow for all we know. Oh, that's pretty. And I apologize for singing with my voice instead of Karen Carpenter's. But that's the wonderful thing about a ukulele tutorial. You got a better voice than me? Good! Sing it yourself. Yay! That'd be great. All right, I mentioned there are two song sheets for this in the same key. I am going to do the tutorial on the second one first. That is to say, I'm going to do the easy one first because I'm guessing there are more people out there interested in the simplest version than in the version I just played. Now here, I'm just going to play the first part of the song, the intro and the first section, so you can see how much simpler the simpler version is. Here we go. This is the intro. We've got a lifetime to share, so much to say, and as we go from day to day, you get the idea. Much simpler. Now, did the first one have more panache? Yes! So if you love the song, then learn the simple version and then go to, up the caliber a little bit. But let me show you the simplest one first. You can jump ahead to the more complex one if that's the one you're interested in. But what did I do for the simplest one? All I did was a down, down, up, down, up strum. On the intro, I'm just going to stay on G. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, right? By the way, there are a couple chords in this, in the simplest version, that I'm using that you might not, if you're a beginner, you might not be used to. Actually, there's a few. But they're easy. They're easy. They're easy. Let me show you. In the intro, G. Okay, a D6. What's a D6? Just put your finger straight across. That's it. You have to squeeze to get all four down, but that's it. Sounds kind of exotic, doesn't it? And it's easier than a D. Just straight across like that. And then put your middle finger down on a C. And then I did a second position D. You can just do a straight D as the fourth chord if you want, but to me, a second position D, it's the D6, it's, you just drop your index finger back down again and drop your pinky where it seems most convenient, right? Right there on the 5th fret. That's a second position D. That is also a D. That's a D, that's a D, that's a D, that's a D, right? Those are all, if you think of this as first position, this is second position. Okay, so G, D6, C, and then second position D. Not hard. Now here we go to the other, there's a couple more oddly named ones that sound harder than they are. G, from G to G6, all I'm going to do is pick up my pinky. You gonna tell me you can't do that chord? Come on, if you can play a G6, you pick up your pinky. And that's it. And if you can play a G, move all three fingers over one string. That's your D sharp diminished. I know D sharp diminished sounds very difficult. No, it's a G over one string. That's it. So it's love, look at the, oops, sorry. Love, look at the two of us. A, right? Then to a C, strangers. Now, if you can do a G, you can do the D sharp diminished, and you're going to go from there to the G. Strangers, in many ways. So you drop it there, and then you move it over one string. Maybe pick up again for the G6. We've got a lifetime to share. So much to say. Now start out with a straight D, and then drop the whole finger onto a D6. So you're keeping your index finger right there, from a D to a D6. And as we go, so from the D, keep your index finger there, and drop to the D6, and then drop your C, exactly with the finger and the position that's most comfortable, right there, right? And then the second position D, these other fingers are sitting right there. And that's the whole song. That's the whole song. That's it. Now I'm going to play slow motion for you so you can play along. If you're a beginner, you want to play along with the intro and the words right up to the second time we play the intro. I'm going to play that part in slow motion, close up on my left hand so you can see exactly what I'm doing. And all I'm going to do, actually there's an exception in the strum. I said down, down, up, down, up, right? There's one place at the beginning of two different places in the first verse, if you want to think of it that way, where you're adding drama. And here's, by the way, I'm playing with all the fingernails on my right hand. That's what I'm doing. But it's love. And now here it goes. Same time I pick up my finger, I'm going to go for drama. Look at the two of us. That's it. So, love. Look at the two of us. That's it. That's the drama place, right? Okay, that's it. I'm going to play, again, intro and the first section of the words right up to the second intro, slow motion, close up on my left hand, then I'm going to go into the advanced tutorial. Here we go. 1, 2, 3 on the intro. And down, down, up, down, down, up. Actually, sorry, it's only one time through on each chord. Okay, one more time. So switch the chords more quickly. 1, 2, 3, and... We've got a lifetime to share, so much to say, and as we go from day to day, get ready for the drama again. I'll feel you close to me, but time alone will tell. Let's take a lifetime to say, I knew you well, for only time will tell us so, and love may grow for all we know. And back into the intro. That's it! Okay, now, the more complex version. Here we go. Starts with a much fancier intro, doesn't it? It's not hard. Really not. I wrote at the tab in the description, but here's what I did. It starts with the same, it goes the same G, D6, C, and second position D. It's the same, but when I'm doing the G, actually I'm doing an arpeggio throughout this, aren't I? I'm not doing any straight strum at all. I'm doing what I call a strum arpeggio, because I'm doing strum, and then I'm doing some of this, right? Okay, so here's how I'm doing it. 4 fingers, forget about your pinky for now. 4 fingers, 4 strings. They each have an assignment, right? Down, I'm doing down with my index finger. This is most of the song. I'm just gonna play on the G right now, right? But down, you count from the ground up. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? From the ground up, that's tradition. I didn't make that up. Down, so down, 4, 3, and then 1 and 2 together. Like that. Sorry. Yeah. Like that. That's most of the song. Right? Except that down, do that down every time the chord changes, and at the start, when you're going from a G to a G major 7 to a G6, you'll end up cutting short your regular strumming pattern, and so your regular arpeggio pattern, because you'll do more downs like this. Right? Just like that. That's it. I'm doing the first part down, 4, 3, 1, and 2, and then I'm switching back to the next one. I'm cutting it short because there's a chord change. Every time there's a chord change, I do a down strum. All right, but here's the intro, where the intro goes. So I do that, I start it, and I wrote it in the tab on the second string. This would be the second string, the E string. That's what I'm doing. Okay? 0. I'm using. By the way, I'm only using the assigned finger. That would be the middle finger here on the second string, because I got my 4 fingers here. Okay, so I'm doing a hammer-on here, or a double hammer-on. All right, so that's it. Then the D6, and I'm slipping the D with my index finger back to the C string, this third string. So now I'm using these two because it's, remember, assigned finger, assigned strings, these 2 strings. So hammer on there. Oh, sorry. That's how that goes. C. Again with a hammer on, right? Sorry. It's actually harder to do slow. And then I didn't do any of it at the end. So I'm going to play through the whole intro, that part. It goes twice through. But anyway, but so. That's it. That's it. Now, what else? There's nothing else fancy in this. I'm just gonna go slow motion, like I did with the easy version. Slow motion, clear from the intro through to the second intro, and then in the outro, the only thing is, instead of ending on a straight G, right? Drop your pinky. That's it. So it's a G suspended 4th, and then back to a G. Okay. I'm going to go slow motion again. Intro, clear through to the second intro. So if you want to stick around for that, then do. If you don't want to, then don't. But if you like the video, please like the video. You want lots more, subscribe to our YouTube channel. It is free, of course. You want lots more downloadable ukulele song sheets, check out our meetup page and our Dropbox, and then come play with us. All right, now. Slow motion, slow. 1, 2, 3, and twice through the intro. Sorry. Strangers in many ways. We've got a lifetime to share, so much to say. And as we go from day to day, I'll feel you close to me. But time alone will will tell us so, and love may grow for all we know. I'm gonna end it. How pretty. That's it. Bye. See you Wednesday.